Hi everyone, this is Crewe, and in honor of the release date of my first book, Give Up the Ghost, I am going to read from the book. I'm going to read a short section from chapter 3, and I hope that you all enjoy it. Because of the Lisa incident, I had to postpone my usual check-in with Bitsy until lunch. Coming down the hall toward the gym, I heard her mumbling before I saw her. "Where is she? Where is she already?" The girl was a little impatient. I scooted around a bend in the hallway, and there she was, bobbing up and down on her toes by the gym door and blazing light through a leotard. Bitsy claimed she was a born ballerina. She couldn't stay in one spot without stretching out her legs or spinning around in a pirouette. For all that practice, she wasn't exactly the most graceful person I'd ever encountered. "Cass!" she shrieked as I walked over. She hurtled across the hall to me. One of the gym teachers barged right through her, and she didn't even blink. I met her eyes and shot a look at the payphone in the alcove beside the trophy case. She followed me over. "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god," she whispered the whole way there, punctuating it with little squeals of excitement. She lifted her arms over her head and tiptoed the last few steps, adding a wobbly twirl at the end, the scent of lemon-polished wood drifting with her. The tip of her ponytail sparkled. Either Bitsy had stumbled onto the juiciest gossip known to mankind, or she was about to go supernova. Still, the first thing she said when I picked up the phone was, "Norris is such a perv. You know he was hanging out in the girls' locker room again? Somebody ought to pound him." I shifted the earpiece so the dial tone droned into my hair and pretended I was talking to someone on the other end. "You know, Bits, from what he said about his dad, I think he's been pounded plenty already. Heck, the guy was dead, and staring at half-naked girls fed his hormones about as much as Bitsy's avoidance of the cafeteria shrank her waistline. It's just a habit," I added. "He can't help it." "Well, I don't like it," she said. He was really nasty to me." I grimaced. I couldn't argue with that. "Yeah, he mentioned that. But you know sometimes Norris talks more than he thinks. You guys have been sharing the school for how many years now?" "I was here first," she said. "And I'm not going to put up with people talking mean about me anymore." "You're right. He really shouldn't talk to you like that. I told him to cut it out. And he seems sorry." "Yeah?" Bitsy's voice softened. "Well, I still don't feel like talking to him today." "Hey, that's up to you. Maybe if Norris got a couple more days of the cold shoulder, he'd remember to watch his mouth next time." I relaxed back against the wall. "So what's the big news?" Bitsy's face brightened up like I'd flicked a switch. "Oh, Cass, you're just gonna die. It's got something to do with her." "Her?" "Danielle." Bitsy kept talking, but I hardly heard her. Just thinking of Danielle gave me the same feeling as years ago on a trip to Florida, when a wave had dragged my feet out from under me and smacked me into the sea bottom, the current roaring past my ears, my chest aching with held breath. Memories crashed over me, tossing popcorn at each other on sleepover nights, giggling our heads off trying on bikinis in the mall, teasing each other's hair into crazy do's, and then my stomach sinking as my name echoed out of the PA system one late winter morning in 7th grade. Me going to the statewide debate competition, not her. Me going with the guy she'd had her eye on all year, the guy she'd joined the debate team for in the first place. There were a few hours when, amid the congratulations and the high fives, I thought maybe my terror was unreasonable. She was my friend. She'd be happy for me. I'd talk her up to Cameron, and we'd all be happy. Ha ha ha. Even the terror hadn't prepared me for how fast and how hard it came. The images were like glints of broken glass, her sneer against the bronze shine of her hair, the notes crinkling from hand to hand around my desk, the backs turned with hers in the middle, tallest. The heel of her shoe crushing my toes in the hall, the pop bottle emptied over the contents of my locker, which only she'd had the combination to. The words scrawled in handwriting I knew almost as well as my own, on the bathroom wall for everyone to see. Cass is a skank. And that had just been the beginning. Because a teacher had picked me over her? Because I'd accidentally grabbed a piece of her spotlight? The unfairness of it, even 4 years later, made my throat tighten. I coughed and sucked in air. "Cass," Bitsy was saying. "Hey, Cass, don't you want to hear it?" She hopped from side to side like she was about to pee her pants. I breathed and swallowed, breathed again. The crashing feeling washed away. The phone had slipped down to my shoulder. A couple of girls stared at me as they flounced by, and I brought it back to my mouth. Of course, I said. Spill it.